Donald George Bradman, born on the 27th of August 1908 in Cootamundra, New South Wales, and sadly died February 25th, 2001, aged 92, was unquestionably the greatest batsman ever in the sport of cricket. Nicknamed the Don, had an extremely successful career filled with achievements and records. Donald had a Test match career average of 99.94. If only he had scored 4 more runs, he would have had an average of 100 per innings. In his Test career, he scored 6 sixes, 2 fives, and an incredible 618 fours. And even though Don was a batsman, he still took 2 wickets, which basically means he bowled 2 people out. Donald scored his first ever century at the mere age of 12, scoring 115 not out. Other players of the game had admired his talent. Walter Hammond, former English Test captain. I was forced to admire the cool way Don batted. On 1 or 2 occasions, when he was well set and he saw me move a fieldsman, he would raise his glove hand to me in mock salute, and then hit the ball exactly over the place from which the man had just been moved. Reluctantly, I had to admit, once more, that he was out of the ordinary run of batsmen. A genius. He could analyse the game much more deeply and quickly than the average player. He controlled the game so much when he was at the wicket. Bill Brown, former Australian batsman. C.B. Fry, former England Test cricketer. This young man owes half his perfection to an outright power of concentration. Some records set by the great Sir Donald Bradman. Highest individual Test batting average, highest Test batting average, most runs in a day, 309 versus England Leeds, highest partnership with Bill Ponsonby, 451 for the second wicket in 1934. In 1949, the Don was knighted. He was the only Australian cricketer ever to receive a knighthood. In 1979, he received a Companion of the Order. In 1988, Don was voted the greatest male athlete of the past 200 years. In 1999, he was named the Male Athlete of the Century and was voted the greatest cricketer of the 20th century in 2000. Don scored a whopping total of 28,067 runs in first-class cricket and had a top score of 452 not out. In 6 innings against India, he averaged 178.75 and scored 26% of Australia's total runs. Wow. During the Great Depression, it gave society a great lift and sense of pride during some of the toughest times of our era. He gave citizens of Australia hope and was a positive distraction. The nation rallied around the Don. As Paul Kelly's song Bradman goes, fathers took their sons who's never lost the sound of the roar of the grandstand. Don Bradman's name will live forever and will never be forgotten in the game of cricket and the history of Australia. He was by far the greatest batsman to have ever played the game.
300 runs he took and rewrote all the books. That really knocked those gents. The critics could not comprehend this nonchalant phenomenon. Why, this man is a machine, they said.